All right, guys, welcome back to the subscriber game. Uh, we have had a pretty large shift here, has just occurred. And what's going on here is we have lost Geraldton. So, Geraldton is the neighbor just to my west here, and he has dropped out. He's gone AFK. So, we are going to be staging a coup. So, those of you in this game, Darwin, um, over here, Gascoigne. Um, Come on in. Let's stack Darwin here, and let's go ahead and just do that passive coup thing that we do. It does suck. I really do hate it, um, because again, we'd always rather have an active player in the game than to have to try to manufacture some kind of takeover. Uh, but you know, it is what it is, as they say. Um, I do wonder if Geraldton has other territories. Uh, as soon as we as soon as we do that attack, we will find out. Um, that's Gascoigne up here. That is Geraldton. Oh, okay. So I'm glad I clicked on this. All of this western part of the island is Geraldton. That's stuff that we're going to have to be aware of. What's going on up here? That's Darwin. Okay. So again, as we sort of stage this coup, we have to be hyper aware of all of the different elements that will turn on us when we go to war with Geraldton. So I'm going to go ahead and stack this 14 guys down on this double coal. I need that energy resource. Um, I haven't built cannon in my backfield for a long, long time, but I'm starting to again. So let's go ahead and start to build some arties here. Really, everything I've been doing has been on mainland Asia lately. But now we have to turn around and deal with this sort of backfield nonsense. Which again, guys, if you have to stop playing, that's fine. But man, it would be great if you would just let us know. Just tell somebody, hey, I have to go. Um, which we all understand, man. I mean, life happens. Just hey, I have to go, but I'm gonna yeet all my guys out into the ocean, and you can take over easily instead of this nonsense of just like disappearing. Right now, you're gone, and you've got big stacks of stuff, inside of forts, and it's like, why? Like you were our ally from the very beginning, and I feel like we should be able to exit in that same spirit. Like we should be able to leave the game. There's nothing wrong with that. Like this isn't the mafia. You can leave whenever you want. But like I would just say, moving forward, if you have to go, that's fine. But maybe like I think what we could say is that the courteous way to do that would be to gather all your guys and send them into the ocean and notify your brothers that, hey, I have to go. And really, in that way, I mean, that would be a bloodless coup, right? Like if all of your stuff is in the ocean and all I have to do is position 3 or 4 guys in every territory, and I could just take over all that stuff. I'll take the reins. I'll take over. That's fine. Um, but this just sort of disappearing thing, like it's not ideal. Again, we don't know what's going on with this guy. You never do know. Sometimes you get locked out of your account, or you haven't logged in in 5 years, and then your browser updates, and all of a sudden you're expected to give a password that you don't even know what your password is. Like, things happen. I get it. But it does kind of suck. We're having to deal with some back country nonsense here. I am building some cannons here. Down here, I haven't built cannon in my 3 or 4 or 5 factories down here in a long, long time, but I'm going ahead and building them now because I am going to try to stack over here into Geraldton. Anybody else in the region, Gascoigne, Darwin, um, down here, Esperance, if you guys want to come up and help stack this so we can take it over, that's just fine. the more the merrier, really, the quicker we can get this done and focus on what really matters. So look up here. This is going great. Like, we're doing really, really well. I have I have went ahead and started to move my capital. I'm pretty sure. Let me just check. So this slow motion nonsense, can you see this? It's like molasses. This is new. Like, I don't know why. And it certainly could be my computer. It could be local. It could be my problem. I don't know why it's doing this, but I hate it. Um, I've been casting now for months and never had this issue. But yeah, here we go. So um, look at that, just slow motion. Yeah, so my capital is almost completely built here. Um, I did tell you on my last video what I've been doing is stacking my backcountry, my homeland, with a lot of forts, because each level fort is +5 morale. And of course, that's going to be the issue here, is once this develops here in 2 more hours, um, all of my homeland stuff is going to be far, far away from the capital. But again, I've been preparing for that. I've been building those forts in that backcountry for quite a while now, and I'll keep on doing that. I believe, in fact, I need to do that right now off cam. But you can see I've got just a ton of iron and plenty of silver, so I'm just going to go back and stack all of that backcountry again. Anything that's not building forts right now, I will go ahead and make sure that it is. You can see what I'm doing here through Central Asia is I do have this railway corridor going. I'm a big believer in the railway. And as long as I've got coal and I do have enough energy right now to sustain that, I'm going to keep on doing it. I do have a railway building in this long territory here. I love those long territories. Building a rail there. As soon as I capture this territory, I will be building a rail there. Oh, and good. They already have one partially built. So I can build on top of that. And then you can see I have a lot of stuff stacked forward here as I invade into this red territory here. And what I do love is that on my east we have our ally over here, Geraldton, who is invading northwards. Oh, Geraldton. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is how it echoes throughout our entire game. Oh man. This is terrible. So really, before I attack Geraldton, I need to deal with this. I need to make sure I've got enough stuff. See, this is the frontier. This is the far frontier here, far away from all of my production land, where I'm going to have to deal with Geraldton out here. Oh lordy! But on the western flank here, Esperance is kicking butt, moving north with me, and then all the way over here, Darwin is Java. I'm sorry, Java over here is expanding and pushing as well. So we're doing great. We're really I'm loving this. If you guys are watching my other games, my other stack, another 500, is over now, and it's over because one of the things we did is when we came to Asia, we decided to take on 2 new players who were already on the mainland Asia continent, and we took them on. We invited them in. They came into our alliance, and then later on we learned that they've got right of way with our absolute worst enemy. Like the number one terrible guy has right of way, uses that right of way to move through my allies' territory, my coalition mates' territory, and destroy my main stack. And so that game is over now because, I'm pretty butthurt about it. But the point being, it's like, I've decided you can't really move into a region and become allies with whoever's there. And in large part because they've got that right of way. They've got the local alliances and understanding. So the first thing that happened to me in that other stack was I was attacking through my ally. If you could imagine, like, I was down here, I was attacking through my ally, who in that case was Bombay, attacking through into this other region. And then the country I was attacking used their right of way with my ally to walk through his territory and destroy like 25 airplanes that I had that I thought were safe, right? Like I thought they were behind my allies' territory. And like, no, because, that enemy walked through his land with his right of way and destroyed my entire stack. And then the second thing, of course, was that our major enemy came through with a huge stack, walked through my allies' land with right of way, and destroyed like about 1,200 infantry that I had and maybe about a dozen cannon. And again, I thought I was safe, but nope. So I'm really glad that we decided, we kind of came to an agreement as a coalition that no, we're not going to take on any local allies when we come to Asia. We're just going to scorched earth. We're just going to take it all. So that does mean, though, and this all looks like it's Geraldton here. Yeah, look at this. Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. That's a lot of territory that we're going to have to deal with. So I'm glad I'm casting this right now. Any of my alliance mates, guys, we need to deal with this. This is something that we have to take care of right now. I sure do wish Geraldton had moved his forces out to sea. That really would have made things a lot easier. But instead, you can see we're dealing with cannon here. Just all kinds of guys. Geraldton, I don't know what happened, but not great. Not great at all. So we have this entire, and just this slow motion BS is killing me. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, so this entire, look at this entire region here, we've got to figure out how to stack it. So I'm calling out to my alliance mates. That means Java, South Borneo, Geraldton is gone, guys, and we need to stack it. We need to get on top of it. Darwin, Esperance, Gascoigne, help me out, guys. We've got to stack all of this stuff here. It looks like this island out here is his. And then all of this stuff on my flank here has to be covered, as well as back on mainland Oz. Is all of this too? What is this? Oh, Shanxi has dropped out. All right, Shanxi was a friend, but not an actual alliance mate, but was a subscriber. Looks like Shanxi is gone as well. But Shanxi, that's not terrible, because Shanxi, of course, was not really part of our core alliance all along. So here's the good news, though. This is what I can say. This is the silver lining, I guess, of the every gray cloud has a silver lining, or whatever the hell this saying is. Here's the good news: is we do get to officially welcome Otago into the inner coalition, the inner seven. So Otago has been a full brother this whole time, obviously, but it's super great. Once Geraldton dropped out, we were able to bring him fully in now, so he is part of the core 7. When we look at our statistics, he gets counted, which I love. So here we are right now. Let's go ahead and look at our provinces. So we just lost Geraldton, which was a huge blow to us. Geraldton, I believe, had like 60 or 70 territories. So it's going to be a big loss. But I am glad that, of course, we were able to add Otago here. So that made up for some of that loss. And then hopefully over the next week or so, we will take back over most of what Geraldton had. And that will bring us back up probably to second place here, with another good 60 territories or so. And once again, have us vying for first place. This is scary, though, that three countries are dominating. And once again, we do notice Yorkshire. That's England. That's in Europe. So next subscriber game we play, we're going to start in Europe, because there's no question it is where the most population density, the most material, and just in terms of raw material and goods, it is densely packed into Europe. So we're going to start our next game there. And so the next time we play one of these, that we will be casting. Now, I'm not super mad about what we're doing here, though. I feel pretty good about it. The Geraldton dropout was a blow. It was super negative blow to us, but we can still deal with it. I do realize now I have to. I promised my assistants over here. It does look like Java is at war now. Yeah, Java is actively at war now, so I do need to come in and put some pressure in the south here. So that will be my next thing. I'm going to do that is East Rajapanta. These are the two guys who are allied together down here. But yeah, it's time to do that. I'm going to go ahead and do that off cam. I will attack up into here to take some of the pressure off of Java, who is now at war. And it does look also like this is Darwin, I believe. Darwin is spreading northward through this continent as well. That'll put some pressure on him also. So things are looking good. It is time for me to attack in over here and see if I can't take care of this region for my ally. All right, that's it, guys. That is, bad news that we lost Geraldton. Good news that we were able to get Otago fully on board into that core 7, and we'll deal with this. So anybody in the region who can come over and help out with the coup to overlay Geraldton and take back that territory, because we do need to stack that back into our coalition. That's a lot of territories that we lost. We need that. We need that material building towards our war machine. So anybody who can come over and help to stack all of this region over here, on the island over here, and then, of course, back in Oz, that would be wonderful. All right, guys. Thanks for checking in. I'll see y'all next time. Adios, mi amigos. Where is... There we go. See you guys.